In the skies of ancient Greece, a creature soared that would capture the imagination of humanity for millennia: Pegasus, the winged horse born from the blood of Medusa. This majestic being wasn't just a figment of myth. It became a symbol of power, freedom, and the unbridled spirit of adventure. But Pegasus is only the beginning. Across cultures and centuries, mythical horses have galloped through legends, embodying extraordinary abilities that defy the limits of the natural world. From the Norse realms to the far reaches of Asia, these creatures have carried gods, heroes, and even the fate of civilizations on their backs. What if I told you that these legendary steeds are more than just stories? They are windows into the hopes, fears, and dreams of the people who created them. Today, we're diving into the world of 25 mythical horses, each with its own unique powers and tales that have shaped ancient myths and continue to inspire us today. You'll meet horses that summon storms, horses that can outrun the wind, and even those that walk between the worlds of the living and the dead. Together, we'll explore how these creatures have influenced art, literature, and even modern storytelling, leaving an indelible mark on our collective imagination. This journey isn't just about myths, it's about understanding what these horses represent and why they've endured for so long. By the end, you'll see these legendary creatures in a whole new light. So, are you ready to uncover the secrets of the most extraordinary horses in ancient legends? Let's begin. From the moment Pegasus emerged from the blood of Medusa, his story became one of awe and wonder. Born not of mortal flesh but of divine power, this winged horse embodied the very essence of freedom and transcendence. With wings that gleamed like sunlight on water, Pegasus soared above the earth, untethered by the limits of gravity. His very existence was a bridge between the mortal world and the heavens, a symbol of humanity's longing to rise above its earthly bounds. But Pegasus wasn't just a creature of beauty, he was a partner to heroes. Tamed by Bellerophon, the fearless warrior who sought to slay the monstrous chimera, Pegasus became a symbol of courage and divine favor. Together, they achieved the impossible, proving that even the most daunting challenges could be overcome with the right ally by your side. Pegasus's journey didn't end with his earthly exploits. After aiding Bellerophon, he ascended to Mount Olympus, the home of the gods, where he served Zeus himself. His role as the bearer of thunderbolts for the king of the gods cemented his place as a celestial being of immense power. And when his time on Olympus came to an end, Pegasus was immortalized in the stars, becoming the constellation that bears his name. To this day, his image in the night sky serves as a reminder of the boundless possibilities that await those who dare to dream. Yet, Pegasus is just one of many extraordinary horses in Greek mythology. While he ruled the skies, another set of legendary steeds ruled the heavens in a different way: the fiery horses of Helios, the sun god. These radiant creatures pulled the chariot of the sun across the sky each day, bringing light and life to the world. But their story, like Pegasus's, is one of power, beauty, and the eternal connection between the divine and the natural world. And that's where we're headed next, into the blazing brilliance of Helios' steeds and their role in shaping the myths of ancient Greece. While Pegasus ruled the skies with grace and majesty, the heavens were also home to another set of legendary horses, those of Helios, the sun god. These four immortal steeds, Phaethon, Eos, Phaethon, and Phlegon, were no ordinary creatures. Their manes blazed like the sun itself, and their hooves glowed with radiant energy as they pulled Helios' golden chariot across the sky each day. They weren't just horses, they were living embodiments of the sun's power, bringing light and warmth to the world below. Every morning, as dawn broke, Helios would mount his chariot, and these fiery horses would begin their daily journey. Their hooves pounded against the celestial path, lighting up the heavens as they moved from east to west. It was a task of immense responsibility, for without them, the world would plunge into eternal darkness. Their very existence was a testament to the cosmic order, a reminder of the delicate balance that keeps life thriving on Earth. But the story of Helios's horses isn't just about their daily duty. It's also a tale of hubris and tragedy, centered around Phaethon, Helios's mortal son. Driven by a desire to prove his divine lineage, Phaethon begged his father to let him drive the sun chariot. Despite Helios's warnings, the young man insisted, and the immortal horses were entrusted to his care. But Phaethon was no match for their raw power. Losing control, the chariot veered wildly across the sky, scorching the earth and freezing entire regions as it strayed too close or too far. The world was thrown into chaos until Zeus intervened, striking Phaethon down to restore balance. This myth serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of overreaching ambition and the immense responsibility that comes with wielding such divine power. Beyond their role in Phaethon's story, Helios's horses symbolize more than just the sun's light. They represent life itself. Their fiery energy is the spark that sustains the natural world, and their daily journey mirrors the cycles of day and night, growth and rest. They are a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, a bridge between the mortal realm and the divine. As we leave the blazing brilliance of Helios's chariot behind, our journey takes us to a colder, more mysterious world, the realm of Norse mythology. Here we'll encounter Sleipnir, the eight-legged steed of Odin, a horse unlike any other. With his unmatched speed and ability to traverse the realms of the living and the dead, Sleipnir stands as a symbol of Odin's wisdom and the vastness of the cosmos. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let's reflect on the fiery horses of the sun and their enduring legacy as guardians of light, life, and cosmic order. In the frostbitten realms of Norse mythology, where gods and giants clash, one creature stands out as a marvel of both speed and mystery: Sleipnir, the eight-legged steed of Odin. This extraordinary horse isn't just a mount. He's a symbol of transcendence, a bridge between worlds, and a testament to the ingenuity of the trickster god Loki. Born from Loki's cunning shape-shifting and the powerful stallion Svathilfari, Sleipnir's origins are as fascinating as his abilities. Legend has it that Loki, in the form of a mare, lured Svathilfari away from a giant tasked with building a wall around Asgard. The result of their union was Sleipnir, a horse unlike any other, gifted to Odin as a token of loyalty, or perhaps a reminder of Loki's unpredictable nature. Sleipnir's 8 legs aren't just a striking visual detail. They're a symbol of his unparalleled speed and his ability to move between realms. In Norse cosmology, the 9 worlds are interconnected yet separate, each with its own mysteries and dangers. Sleipnir's unique anatomy allows him to traverse these boundaries with ease, whether he's galloping across the mortal realm of Midgard or descending into the shadowy depths of Hell, the land of the dead. This makes him not just a mode of transportation, but a vital tool for Odin in his quest for knowledge and wisdom. The All-Father, ever the seeker of truth, relies on Sleipnir to carry him to places no other being can reach, reinforcing the horse's role as a symbol of exploration and discovery. Norse poetry and sagas paint Sleipnir as a creature of unmatched swiftness and intelligence. In the prose Edda, Snorri Sturluson describes him as the best of horses, capable of outrunning any rival and navigating the most treacherous path. His loyalty to Odin is unwavering, and his presence in the myths often signals a pivotal moment, a journey to uncover hidden secrets or a confrontation that will shape the fate of the gods. Sleipnir isn't just a companion, he's an extension of Odin's will, a living embodiment of the All-Father's relentless pursuit of wisdom. But Sleipnir's story doesn't end with his role as Odin's steed. He also represents the interconnectedness of the Norse cosmos, where gods, giants, and mortals are bound by fate and choice. His very existence is a reminder of the complexities of these relationships, born from trickery yet serving as a loyal ally to the king of the gods. In a world where boundaries between realms are fluid and the line between friend and foe is often blurred, Sleipnir stands as a symbol of adaptability and resilience. As we leave Sleipnir behind, our journey through Norse mythology takes us to another group of legendary horses, those ridden by the Valkyries, the fierce maidens who choose the slain on the battlefield. These steeds, often described as swift and ethereal, carry the souls of fallen warriors to Valhalla, where they prepare for the final battle of Ragnarok. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let's reflect on Sleipnir's legacy as a creature of speed, wisdom, and the boundless possibilities that come with traversing the unknown. In the shadowed halls of Norse mythology, where the clash of swords echoes and the cries of battle rise like thunder, there exists a group of beings whose horses are as awe-inspiring as their riders, the Valkyries. These fierce maidens, chosen by Odin himself, ride steeds that shimmer like moonlight on water, their coats glowing with an otherworldly radiance. These are no ordinary horses. They are creatures of the sky, capable of galloping across the heavens as effortlessly as they tread the earth. With every stride, they bridge the gap between the mortal realm and the divine, carrying the souls of fallen warriors to their final resting place in Valhalla. The horses of the Valkyries are as much a part of their legend as the maidens themselves. Described in sagas as swift and ethereal, their hooves barely seem to touch the ground as they move. Their coats gleam with a silvery sheen, as if woven from starlight, and their eyes burn with an intensity that reflects the weight of their sacred duty. These steeds are more than mere mounts. They are symbols of honor, destiny, and the eternal bond between the living and the dead. When the Valkyries descend upon a battlefield, their horses move with a grace that defies the chaos around them, plucking the bravest warriors from the fray and bearing them skyward to Odin's hall. The role of these horses extends beyond the battlefield. In Norse funeral rites, they were often invoked as symbols of transition, guiding the departed to the afterlife. Their ability to traverse the realms of the living and the dead made them sacred messengers, embodying the belief that death was not an end but a passage to a new existence. The Valkyries and their horses were seen as guardians of this transition, ensuring that those who fell in battle were honored and remembered. Their presence in the myths reflects the Norse reverence for courage, loyalty, and the idea that a warrior's fate was woven into the very fabric of the cosmos. But these horses are not just symbols of death, they are also emblems of hope and renewal. In carrying the fallen to Valhalla, they play a crucial role in preparing for Ragnarok, the final battle that will determine the fate of gods and men alike. Each warrior they bring to Odin's hall strengthens the ranks of the Einherjar, the army that will fight alongside the gods when the end times come. In this way, the horses of the Valkyries are not just messengers of the past but harbingers of the future, their hooves pounding out the rhythm of destiny itself. As we leave the ethereal beauty of the Valkyries' steeds behind, our journey takes us to the misty lochs and rugged hills of Celtic mythology. Here, we'll encounter a creature of equal mystery and power, the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water horse whose allure is as dangerous as it is captivating. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the Valkyries' horses linger in your mind. Their shimmering forms a reminder of the thin veil between worlds and the enduring power of honor and destiny. In the mist-shrouded lochs and winding rivers of Scottish folklore, there lurks a creature as enchanting as it is deadly, the Kelpie. This shape-shifting water horse is no mere myth. It's a chilling embodiment of nature's dual power to both allure and destroy. On the surface, the Kelpie appears as a majestic horse, its coat glistening like polished obsidian or ivory, its mane flowing like silk in the breeze. It's a vision of beauty so captivating that travelers can't help but approach. But beneath this serene exterior lies a malevolent spirit, a predator cloaked in elegance waiting to ensnare its prey. The Kelpie's true nature reveals itself the moment a victim mounts its back. Its once soft coat becomes adhesive, trapping the rider as the creature lunges toward the water. With a horrifying transformation, the Kelpie shifts from a graceful steed into a monstrous beast, its eyes glowing with a sinister light as it drags its victim into the depths. Those who fall prey to the Kelpie rarely surface again, their fate sealed in the cold embrace of the loch. This terrifying ability to shift forms isn't just a trick, it's a metaphor for the dangers of deception, a reminder that not all that glitters is gold. But the Kelpie isn't merely a monster, it's a symbol deeply rooted in the Scottish landscape. For centuries, these creatures have served as cautionary tales, warnings against the unpredictable and often perilous forces of nature. The Kelpie's haunting beauty mirrors the allure of the untamed wilderness, drawing people in with its splendor while concealing the dangers that lie beneath. Stories of Kelpies were often told to children, teaching them to respect the power of water and the unseen threats that could lurk within it. In this way, the Kelpie became more than a myth, it became a cultural touchstone, a way to pass down wisdom through generations. The tales of Kelpie encounters are as chilling as they are captivating. One such story tells of a young man who, while walking along a loch at dusk, encountered a stunning black horse. Ignoring the warnings of his elders, he climbed onto its back, only to find himself unable to dismount as the creature galloped toward the water. The man's fate was sealed, his screams swallowed by the dark waves. Another legend speaks of a Kelpie that took the form of a handsome young man, luring a woman to the water's edge before revealing its true nature. These stories, passed down through the ages, serve as stark reminders of the Kelpie's power and the consequences of succumbing to temptation. Yet, not all water horses in Celtic mythology are malevolent. As we move from the treacherous waters of the Kelpie, we encounter its more benevolent counterpart, the Ich-Uwish. While similar in appearance, the Ich-Uwish carries a different lesson, one of respect and understanding rather than fear. But that's a tale for the next chapter of our journey. For now, let the image of the Kelpie linger, its shimmering form a haunting reminder of the thin line between beauty and danger, and the ever-present need to tread carefully in a world where not all is as it seems. Leaving the haunting lochs of the Kelpie behind, we now venture into the wild, untamed waters of the Scottish coast, where another legendary creature awaits, the Ich-Uist. While the Kelpie is a master of freshwater deception, the Ich-Uist reigns supreme in the saltwater realms, its nature far more ferocious and unforgiving. This is no mere trickster, it's a predator of the deepest waters, a creature whose beauty masks a hunger that knows no bounds. Imagine a horse standing by the shore, its coat glistening like the crest of a wave, its mane flowing like sea foam. It seems docile, almost inviting, but this is a lure, a trap set by a beast that thrives on destruction. Unlike the Kelpie, which might spare its victims if they resist its adhesive grip, the Ich-Uist shows no mercy. Once a rider mounts its back, the creature bolts toward the sea, its form shifting into something monstrous. Its skin becomes slick and impenetrable, its jaws widen to reveal rows of razor-sharp teeth, and its once gentle eyes glow with a predatory hunger. The rider is dragged into the depths where the Ich-Uist devours every part of them, save for the liver, which floats to the surface as a grim testament to the creature's feast. This gruesome detail isn't just a macabre flourish, it's a chilling reminder of the Ich-Uist's relentless nature and its connection to the primal, untamed forces of the ocean. The Ich-Uist's preference for saltwater sets it apart from its freshwater cousin, the Kelpie. While the Kelpie is bound to lochs and rivers, the Ich-Uist thrives in the vast, unpredictable expanse of the sea. This connection to the ocean reflects the duality of water itself, life-giving yet deadly, beautiful yet terrifying. In Scottish folklore, the Ich-Uwish embodies the raw power of the sea, a force that commands respect and demands caution. Tales of the Ich-Uwish were often told to fishermen and sailors, serving as stark reminders of the dangers that lurked beneath the waves. Its presence in local legends underscores the deep respect coastal communities held for the sea, a respect born of both awe and fear. One particularly harrowing story tells of a group of fishermen who encountered an Ich-Uwish on a desolate shore. Mistaking it for a lost horse, they attempted to lead it back to their village. But as they neared the water's edge, the creature revealed its true form, dragging one of the men into the depths before the others could react. The survivors returned to the village with a warning that echoed through the generations: never trust a horse by the sea. These stories, passed down through the ages, serve as both entertainment and education, teaching listeners to respect the power of nature and the dangers that lie hidden within it. As we step away from the treacherous shores of Scotland, our journey takes us to the Emerald Hills and misty glens of Ireland, where a different kind of magical horse awaits. Here, the legends speak of creatures that embody not destruction, but wonder horses that shimmer with enchantment and carry riders into realms of fantasy. But that's a story for another moment. For now, let the image of the Ich-Uwish linger in your mind. Its glistening form a reminder of the sea's dual nature and the timeless lessons woven into the fabric of myth. Emerging from the mists of Irish mythology, Enbarr, the legendary steed of the sea god Manannán mac Lir, is a creature of unparalleled grace and supernatural prowess. With a coat that shimmers like the ocean under moonlight and a mane that flows like the tides, Enbarr is no ordinary horse. This ethereal being possesses the extraordinary ability to gallop effortlessly over both land and sea, its hooves never touching the ground. To ride Enbarr is to experience the ultimate freedom, a journey unbound by the limitations of the natural world. It's said that wherever Enbarr treads, the path itself becomes enchanted, a bridge between realms that defies the ordinary laws of nature. Enbarr's connection to Manannán mac Lir, the enigmatic god of the sea and guardian of the otherworld, makes this horse a symbol of divine power and mystery. Manannán, often depicted as a figure cloaked in mist and wielding a sword that can cut through illusions, relies on Enbarr to traverse the boundaries between the mortal world and the realm of the gods. Together, they embody the fluidity of the sea, its vastness, its unpredictability, and its ability to connect distant shores. Enbarr isn't just a mount, it's an extension of Manannán's will, a creature that carries its rider into the heart of the unknown with unwavering speed and elegance. In Irish myths, Enbarr plays a pivotal role in aiding heroes on their quests. One such tale involves the legendary warrior Lug, who borrowed Enbarr to pursue a dangerous foe. With Enbarr's unmatched speed and ability to move seamlessly between land and water, Lug was able to outmaneuver his enemy, proving that even the most daunting challenges could be overcome with the right ally. This story highlights Enbarr's dual nature, a creature of both the sea and the land, embodying the balance between strength and grace, power and subtlety. But Enbarr's significance goes beyond its physical abilities. It serves as a bridge to the otherworld, a place of eternal youth and boundless wonder in Irish mythology. The otherworld is not just a distant realm, it's a reflection of the Irish people's deep connection to the land and sea, their belief in a world where the boundaries between life and death, reality and fantasy are blurred. Enbarr, with its ability to move effortlessly between these realms, becomes a living symbol of this connection, a reminder that the mystical and the mundane are never truly separate. As we leave the shimmering trails of Enbarr behind, our journey through Irish mythology takes us to another legendary steed, the Liath Matcha. This horse, steeped in tales of loyalty and tragedy, carries with it a story that intertwines the fates of heroes and the threads of destiny. But that's a tale for the next chapter of our exploration. For now, let the image of Enbarr linger, its hooves barely brushing the waves as it carries its rider into the heart of the unknown, a testament to the boundless freedom and mystery that defines the myths of Ireland. In the rolling hills and ancient battlefields of Ulster, one horse stands as a symbol of unwavering loyalty and raw power, lieth Macha, the grey horse of Ulster. This legendary steed, bound to the hero Cuchulainn, was no ordinary companion. With a coat the color of storm clouds and eyes that burned with an almost human intelligence, lieth Macha was a creature of both beauty and ferocity. Its presence on the battlefield was as commanding as its riders, a testament to the bond between hero and horse that transcended the ordinary. Lieth Macha's loyalty to Cuchulainn was the stuff of legend. It wasn't just a mount, it was a protector, a partner, and a friend. The horse possessed an almost supernatural ability to sense danger, often warning its master of threats before they materialized. In the heat of battle, lieth Macha's instincts were unmatched. It would charge into the fray with a ferocity that matched Cuchulainn's own, its hooves striking the ground like thunder and its mane flowing like a banner of war. Together, they were an unstoppable force, a perfect blend of human courage and equine strength. But lieth Macha's story is not one of triumph alone, it is also a tale of profound tragedy. In one of the most poignant moments of Irish mythology, lieth Macha meets its end not in battle, but in an act of heartbreaking loyalty. As Cuchulainn faced his final stand, mortally wounded and bound to a standing stone to face his enemies, lieth Macha refused to abandon him. The horse fought valiantly to protect its master, even as the odds grew insurmountable. When the battle ended, lieth Macha lay beside Cuchulainn, their bond unbroken even in death. This moment captures the essence of their relationship, a partnership defined by loyalty, sacrifice, and an unyielding devotion that endures beyond the grave. Lieth Macha's legacy extends beyond its role as Cuchulainn's steed. In Irish mythology, it represents the ideal of the heroic companion, a creature that embodies both strength and vulnerability, courage and compassion. Its story reminds us that true loyalty is not just about standing by someone in times of victory, but also in moments of despair. Lieth Macha's unwavering presence in Cuchulainn's life and death makes it a symbol of the enduring bond between humans and animals, a bond that has inspired storytellers for centuries. As we leave the misty hills of Ulster behind, our journey takes us to the vibrant and mystical world of Hindu mythology, where horses of extraordinary power and grace carry gods and heroes across the heavens. Here, the legends speak of creatures that embody the divine, their hooves echoing the rhythms of creation itself, but that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of lieth Macha linger, its grey form a reminder of the sacrifices made in the name of loyalty and the timeless power of a bond forged in fire and blood. In the celestial realms of Hindu mythology, where gods and demons churn the very fabric of existence, a creature of unparalleled majesty emerges Ich-Uwish, the seven-headed king of horses. Born from the cosmic event known as the Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean of milk, Ich-Uwish is no ordinary steed. Its 7 heads, each crowned with a radiant aura, and its pristine white coat gleaming like the purest light, make it a symbol of divine power and purity. This horse isn't just a mount, it's a living embodiment of the celestial forces that shape the universe. Ich-Uwish's origins are as extraordinary as its form. During the churning of the ocean, gods and demons worked together, using the serpent Vasuki as a rope and Mount Mandara as the churning rod. From the depths of the ocean emerged treasures that would shape the cosmos, among them Ich-Uwish. Its 7 heads represent the 7 colors of the rainbow, the 7 musical notes, and the 7 sacred rivers of Hindu tradition, weaving together the threads of creation itself. This horse isn't just a creature, it's a cosmic masterpiece, a testament to the harmony and balance that define the universe. As the Mount of Indra, the king of the gods, Ich-Uwish holds a place of immense significance. Indra, the wielder of the thunderbolt and the ruler of the heavens, rides this magnificent horse as a symbol of his authority and divine power. Together, they traverse the skies, their presence a reminder of the prosperity and immortality that the gods bestow upon the world. Ich-Uwish isn't just a steed, it's a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, beauty and order can emerge. In Hindu scriptures, Ich-Uwish is often associated with the concept of Amrita, the nectar of immortality. Its radiant coat and 7 heads are said to mirror the qualities of this divine elixir: purity, strength, and eternal life. The horse's connection to prosperity is equally profound. In many texts, Ich-Uwish is described as the guardian of wealth, its presence ensuring bountiful harvests and thriving kingdoms. This dual role, as a symbol of both spiritual and material abundance, makes Ich-Uwish a central figure in Hindu cosmology. But the legends of Hindu mythology don't stop at Ich-Uwish. Another fascinating figure awaits Helios, the horse-headed deity. Known as the god of wisdom and knowledge, Helios is often depicted with the head of a horse and the body of a man, a unique form that bridges the human and the divine. His story, like Ich-Uwish's, is one of cosmic significance, offering insights into the interplay between power, wisdom, and the mysteries of the universe. And that's where we're headed next, into the realm of Helios, where the boundaries between myth and meaning blur, and the pursuit of knowledge takes on a life of its own. Among the pantheon of Hindu deities, Helios stands apart as a figure of profound wisdom and divine grace, his horse-headed form a striking symbol of the pursuit of enlightenment. Unlike the majestic Ich-Uwish, Helios embodies the fusion of human intellect and animal vitality, his very existence a bridge between the earthly and the celestial. With the head of a horse and the body of a man, Helios is not just a god, he is a living testament to the power of knowledge and the eternal quest for truth. Helios' story begins with a cosmic crisis. In ancient times, the Vedas, the sacred texts that hold the essence of Hindu wisdom, were stolen by 2 demons who sought to plunge the world into darkness. Without the Vedas, humanity would lose its connection to the divine, its understanding of Dharma, and its path to enlightenment. It was Helios who stepped forward to restore balance. In a daring act of divine intervention, he descended into the depths of the ocean, vanquished the demons, and reclaimed the Vedas, ensuring the preservation of sacred knowledge for generations to come. This act cemented his role as a guardian of wisdom and a beacon of light in times of spiritual crisis. The symbolism of Helios' form is as profound as his deeds. The horse head represents vitality, speed, and the untamed energy of the natural world, while his human body signifies intellect, reason, and the higher faculties of consciousness. Together, they create a harmonious balance, reminding us that true wisdom comes from the union of instinct and insight, the animal and the divine. In Hindu art, Helios is often depicted seated in a meditative pose, his serene expression radiating calm and his horse head tilted slightly, as if listening to the whispers of the cosmos. This imagery speaks to his role as a teacher, a guide who helps humanity navigate the complexities of existence. Helios' influence extends beyond Hinduism into Buddhist traditions, where he is revered as a protector of the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha. In Tibetan Buddhism, he is often depicted with a flaming crown, symbolizing the illumination of the mind, and a sword that cuts through ignorance. His veneration in both traditions underscores the universal appeal of his message, that knowledge is the key to liberation, and that the pursuit of wisdom is a sacred duty. But Each-Uwish's legacy is not confined to ancient texts or temple carvings. His story continues to inspire seekers of truth today, reminding us that the quest for knowledge is a journey that transcends time and culture. In a world often clouded by confusion and doubt, Each-Uwish stands as a symbol of clarity, a reminder that the light of wisdom is always within reach for those who seek it. As we leave the mystical realms of Each-Uwish behind, our journey now takes us to the vibrant tapestry of Chinese mythology, where the dragon horses gallop across the heavens. There forms a dazzling fusion of two of the most revered creatures in Chinese lore. These beings, born from the union of dragon and horse, carry with them a legacy of power, prosperity, and divine favor. But that's a tale for the next chapter of our exploration. For now, let the image of Each-Uwish linger in your mind. His horse-headed form a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit and the eternal quest for enlightenment. In the heart of Chinese mythology, where dragons soar and rivers carve the landscape, there exists a creature that embodies the perfect union of two revered beings, Longma, the dragon horse. Emerging from the swirling waters of the Yellow River, Longma is no ordinary steed. With the body of a horse and the scales, claws, and flowing mane of a dragon, it is a living symbol of harmony, power, and divine blessing. This mythical being is said to have carried the Hetu, a sacred diagram etched into its back, a gift from the heavens that revealed the secrets of cosmic order and balance. To witness Longma was to glimpse the divine itself, a moment where the boundaries between the earthly and the celestial blurred. Longma's emergence from the Yellow River is steeped in legend. According to ancient tales, the dragon horse appeared during the reign of Emperor Fu Zai, one of China's earliest and most revered rulers. As the story goes, Fu Zai was meditating by the river when Longma rose from the waters, its scales glinting like molten gold under the sun. The Hetu diagram on its back, a series of interconnected lines and symbols, was said to contain the blueprint of the universe, a map of the natural laws that govern heaven and earth. Fu Zai studied this divine pattern, using it to create the Bagua, the 8 trigrams that form the foundation of Chinese philosophy, divination, and cosmology. In this way, Longma became not just a mythical creature but a bridge between the mortal world and the divine, a messenger of wisdom and cosmic harmony. The dragon horse's physical form is as symbolic as its role in legend. Its horse-like body represents strength, endurance, and the grounded energy of the earth, while its dragon features scales, claws, and a serpentine mane connected to the heavens and the untamed forces of nature. Together, these elements create a being that embodies the perfect balance of yin and yang, the duality that underpins all of existence. Longma is not just a creature of myth. It is a living metaphor for the interconnectedness of all things, a reminder that harmony is achieved when opposing forces are brought into alignment. In Chinese culture, Longma's significance extends beyond its role in ancient legends. It is often depicted in art and literature as a symbol of prosperity, good fortune, and the favor of the gods. Its image adorns temples, scrolls, and even imperial architecture, serving as a reminder of the divine wisdom that guides humanity. The dragon horse is also associated with the concept of Tiananmen, or the mandate of heaven, the belief that a ruler's legitimacy is granted by the heavens. By appearing to Fu Zai, Longma reinforced the idea that the emperor was chosen by divine will, his rule blessed by the cosmic order. But Longma's story is just one thread in the rich tapestry of Chinese mythology. As we turn our gaze from the Yellow River, another legendary creature comes into view, the Qilin, a being of such grace and benevolence that its appearance is said to herald an era of peace and prosperity. With the body of a deer, the scales of a dragon, and the gentle demeanor of a sage, the Qilin is a creature of wonder and wisdom, its presence a sign of heaven's favor. And that's where our journey takes us next, into the realm of the Kiln, where myth and meaning intertwine in ways that continue to inspire and captivate. In the lush landscapes of Chinese mythology, where dragons dance among the clouds and rivers sing ancient songs, there strides a creature of unparalleled grace and benevolence, the Kiln. This chimerical being, a harmonious blend of horse, dragon, and deer, is a living symbol of serenity and divine favor. Its body, adorned with the scales of a dragon and the gentle grace of a deer, moves with such lightness that it can tread upon water and grass without leaving a trace. The Kiln is not just a mythical animal, it is a herald of peace, prosperity, and the harmonious balance of the cosmos. Imagine a creature with the body of a deer, its coat shimmering like a tapestry of jade and gold, and the majestic antlers of a stag crowned with ethereal flames. Its dragon-like scales glisten in the sunlight, and its hooves, delicate as a whisper, barely touch the ground as it walks. The Kiln's presence is as calming as it is awe-inspiring, its eyes radiating a wisdom that seems to pierce the veil between the mortal world and the divine. This is no ordinary beast. It is a celestial messenger, a guardian of the natural order, and a harbinger of good fortune. The Kiln's gentle nature is one of its most defining traits. Unlike the fierce dragons or the untamed Longma, the Kiln embodies compassion and tranquility. It is said that this mythical creature would only appear during the reign of a wise and just ruler, its arrival signaling an era of prosperity and harmony. The Kiln's ability to walk on water and grass without causing harm is a metaphor for its respect for all living things, a reminder that true power lies in gentleness and balance. In a world often dominated by conflict and chaos, the Kiln stands as a beacon of hope, a reminder that peace is possible when we live in harmony with nature and each other. One of the most famous legends surrounding the Kiln is its connection to the birth of Confucius, the great philosopher whose teachings have shaped Chinese culture for centuries. According to tradition, a Kiln appeared to Confucius's mother before his birth, presenting her with a jade tablet inscribed with prophecies of his future greatness. This divine encounter was seen as a sign that Confucius was destined to become a sage, a teacher whose wisdom would guide humanity toward virtue and enlightenment. The Kiln's role in this story underscores its status as a symbol of wisdom, prophecy, and the sacred bond between the heavens and the earth. In Chinese art and literature, the Kiln is often depicted alongside symbols of prosperity and longevity, such as the peach of immortality or the lotus flower. Its image adorns temples, scrolls, and even imperial robes, serving as a reminder of the divine favor that accompanies a life lived in harmony with the natural world. The Kiln's presence in these works is not just decorative, it is a call to cultivate compassion, wisdom, and respect for the delicate balance that sustains all life. As we step away from the tranquil elegance of the Kiln, our journey now takes us to the vibrant and mystical world of Persian mythology, where horses of extraordinary power and magic gallop across the sands of time. Here, we'll encounter the Simurgh's legendary steeds, creatures that embody the divine and carry heroes to the heights of glory. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the Kiln linger in your mind. Its serene form a reminder of the beauty that emerges when strength meets gentleness, and the profound wisdom that flows from the heart of myth. In the sweeping deserts and rugged mountains of Persian mythology, where heroes rise and legends are forged, there strides a horse whose name echoes through the ages, Raksh, the loyal steed of Rostam. This isn't just a horse, it's a force of nature, a creature whose strength and speed are matched only by its unwavering devotion. Raksh's coat glistens like polished bronze under the sun, and its hooves strike the earth with the power of thunder. But it's not just its physical prowess that sets Raksh apart, it's the bond it shares with Rostam, a bond that transcends the ordinary and becomes the stuff of legend. Together, they are more than rider and horse. They are partners in destiny, their fates intertwined in the grand tapestry of the Shahnameh, the Persian Book of Kings. Raksh's loyalty is the cornerstone of its legend. Time and again, this magnificent horse has proven itself not just as a mount, but as a protector and ally. In one of the most famous tales from the Shahnameh, Rostam faces a deadly ambush while sleeping. Sensing danger, Raksh charges into the fray, its powerful hooves and sharp teeth driving off the attackers before they can harm its master. This isn't just bravery, it's a testament to the deep connection between Rostam and his steed, a bond forged through countless battles and shared struggles. Raksh isn't just a horse, it's a guardian, a companion, and a symbol of the trust that defines true heroism. But Raksh's role goes beyond its physical feats. In the Shahnameh, this legendary horse becomes a symbol of destiny itself. Its very name, meaning lightning or radiance, reflects its role as a beacon of hope and power in Rostam's journey. Each time Raksh carries Rostam into battle, it's not just a mount carrying a rider, it's destiny in motion, a force that propels the hero toward his fate. The Shahnameh paints Raksh as more than a horse. It's a living embodiment of the virtues that define Rostam's courage, loyalty, and an unyielding sense of purpose. One of the most poignant moments in their shared story comes during Rostam's 7 labors, a series of trials that test both the hero and his steed. In one labor, Rostam must confront a ferocious dragon. As the beast lunges, Raksh leaps into action, its speed and agility allowing Rostam to strike the fatal blow. This moment captures the essence of their partnership, a perfect harmony of strength and strategy, of trust and action. Raksh isn't just a tool for Rostam's success, it's an integral part of his identity as a hero, a reflection of his ideals and his destiny. As we leave the deserts where Raksh and Rostam carved their legend, our journey into Persian mythology takes us to the skies where another extraordinary creature awaits, the Simurgh. This mythical bird, with its vast wings and ancient wisdom, is a guardian of heroes and a keeper of secrets, its presence a reminder that the bonds between the earthly and the divine are as vast as the heavens themselves. But that's a story for the next chapter. For now, let the image of Raksh linger, its powerful form galloping across the sands of time, a symbol of loyalty, strength, and the unbreakable ties that bind heroes to their destiny. High above the deserts and mountains of Persia, where the skies stretch endlessly and the air hums with ancient secrets, there soars a creature of unparalleled majesty, the Simurgh. This mythical bird, often depicted with feathers that shimmer like molten gold and a wingspan vast enough to blot out the sun, holds a special place in Persian mythology. But what makes the Simurgh truly extraordinary is its unique blend of avian and equine traits. Its powerful legs and hooves, reminiscent of a horse, ground it in the realm of the earthly, while its ethereal wings and radiant plumage connect it to the heavens. The Simurgh is not just a bird, it is a bridge between worlds, a symbol of wisdom, healing, and the eternal cycle of life. In Persian legends, the Simurgh is often portrayed as a guardian and guide, a being whose ancient wisdom surpasses the knowledge of mortals and gods alike. Its name, which translates to 30 birds, hints at its vastness and its role as a unifying force. The Simurgh is said to reside in the Gaia-Karana, the cosmic tree that stands at the center of the universe. This tree, with its roots reaching deep into the earth and its branches stretching toward the stars, is a symbol of eternal life and the interconnectedness of all creation. The Simurgh's presence there underscores its role as a keeper of cosmic balance, a creature that nurtures the tree and, by extension, the very fabric of existence. The Simurgh's connection to healing is one of its most celebrated attributes. In the epic tale of the Shahnameh, the Simurgh plays a pivotal role in the life of the hero Zal. When Zal is abandoned as a baby due to his albinism, the Simurgh rescues him, raising him in its nest and teaching him the secrets of the natural world. Later, when Zal's son Rostam is gravely wounded, it is the Simurgh who provides a feather to heal him, its magical properties mending the hero's body and spirit. These acts of compassion and wisdom cement the Simurgh's place as a protector of heroes, a guide who aids those destined for greatness on their perilous journeys. But the Simurgh's significance extends beyond its role in individual tales. It is a symbol of transformation and renewal, its presence often heralding a turning point in the lives of those it encounters. The Simurgh's ability to heal and guide reflects the Persian belief in the power of wisdom to transcend suffering and bring about rebirth. Its dual nature, both earthly and celestial, serves as a reminder that true enlightenment comes from balancing the material and the spiritual, the physical and the divine. As we soar away from the skies of Persia, our journey now takes us to the dense forests and snow-covered plains of Slavic folklore, where horses of magic and mystery gallop through the stories of old. Here, we'll encounter the Zlatorog, a golden-horned stag often accompanied by magical steeds, and the Zmei, a dragon-like being whose horses are said to possess powers beyond imagination. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the Simurgh linger in your mind, its golden wings casting a radiant glow over the cosmic tree, a timeless symbol of wisdom, healing, and the eternal dance between the heavens and the earth. In the frost-kissed forests and snow-draped landscapes of Russian folklore, where tales of magic and wonder weave through the fabric of everyday life, there gallops a horse unlike any other, Sivka Burka. This shape-shifting steed, with a coat as grey as winter's first frost and eyes that gleam with ancient wisdom, is more than just a horse. It is a creature of transformation, a guardian of hidden potential, and a steadfast ally to those who dare to dream beyond their station. Sivka Burka's legend is a testament to the power of belief and the magic that lies dormant within us all, waiting to be awakened. Sivka Burka's most remarkable ability is its power to transform. At the call of its rider, this magical horse can shift from its equine form into a handsome youth, its human guise radiating strength and nobility. This duality is more than just a trick of magic. It's a symbol of the hidden depths within every individual. In Russian tales, Sivka Burka often aids heroes who are underestimated or overlooked, reminding us that greatness can emerge from the most unexpected places. Its transformations mirror the inner journey of its riders, a reminder that true potential often lies beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to shine. One of the most famous stories featuring Sivka Burka is that of Ivan the Fool, a young man often dismissed by his family and peers. When Ivan discovers the horse's secret, he gains not only a powerful ally but also a chance to prove his worth. Sivka Burka carries Ivan through impossible tasks, leaping over towering walls, outrunning fierce enemies, and even ascending to the highest towers to win the hand of a princess. Each challenge is a test of Ivan's courage and resolve, and with Sivka Burka by his side, he transforms from a simple fool into a hero of legend. This tale underscores the horse's role as a catalyst for change, a force that helps ordinary individuals achieve extraordinary feats. But Sivka Burka's magic isn't just about physical transformations. Its loyalty and wisdom are equally profound. The horse often acts as a guide, offering advice and support to its riders when they need it most. Its connection to the natural world, its ability to navigate treacherous landscapes, and its unwavering devotion make it a symbol of trust and companionship. In a world where heroes are often tested by betrayal and hardship, Sivka Burka stands as a reminder that true allies can be found in the most magical of places. As we leave the enchanted forests where Sivka gallops, our journey through Slavic mythology takes us to another creature of wonder, the zeburator. This winged horse, often depicted as a guardian of the skies, carries with it a legacy of freedom and transcendence, its story intertwined with the dreams of those who long to soar above the earth. But that's a tale for the next chapter of our exploration. For now, let the image of Sivka linger in your mind, its grey coat shimmering under the moonlight, a symbol of transformation, loyalty, and the boundless possibilities that await when we dare to believe in the magic within ourselves. In the shadowy forests and misty valleys of Romanian folklore, where whispers of the supernatural linger in the air, there roams a creature that embodies the darker side of equine myth, the zeburator. This is no ordinary horse. Its form is that of a winged steed, its silhouette cutting through the night sky like a phantom, but its intentions are far from noble. The zeburator is a malevolent spirit, a harbinger of nightmares and misfortune, its very presence a chilling reminder of the thin veil between the living world and the realm of the unknown. To encounter the zeburator is to stare into the face of fear itself, a force that thrives on chaos and leaves despair in its wake. The zeburator's legend is steeped in tales of terror and woe. Often described as a flying horse with glowing eyes and wings that shimmer like moonlight, it is said to haunt the dreams of its victims, weaving nightmares so vivid they feel all too real. These dreams are not mere figments of the imagination. They are the zeburator's way of feeding on fear, draining the vitality of those it targets. In some stories, the creature's influence extends beyond the dream world, bringing real-world calamities, crop failures, illnesses, and unexplained tragedies. The zeburator is not just a spirit, it is a curse, a manifestation of the anxieties and uncertainties that lurk in the human psyche. One particularly chilling tale tells of a young woman who, after a series of restless nights, begins to see the zeburator in her waking hours. At first, it appears as a distant shadow, a fleeting glimpse of wings against the moon. But soon, its presence grows more tangible, its glowing eyes piercing the darkness as it circles her home. The woman's health declines, her spirit broken by the relentless torment. It is only through the intervention of a wise elder who performs an ancient ritual to banish the creature that she is freed from its grasp. Stories like this serve as a stark reminder of the zeburator's power and the deep-rooted fears it represents. Symbolically, the zeburator is more than just a figure of folklore. It is a reflection of humanity's primal fears. Its ability to invade dreams and bring misfortune mirrors the way fear can infiltrate the mind, distorting reality and sowing chaos. The creature's dual nature, both earthly and ethereal, underscores the blurred lines between the tangible and the intangible, the known and the unknown. In Romanian culture, the zeburator is a cautionary figure, a reminder to guard against the darkness that can arise from within and without. As we step away from the haunting presence of the zeburator, our journey now takes us across the ocean to the vast, untamed landscapes of Native American mythology. Here, horses are not just creatures of myth, they are sacred beings, deeply intertwined with the spiritual and natural worlds. From the plains to the mountains, these horses carry stories of guidance, protection, and the enduring bond between humans and the earth. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the zeburator linger, its ghostly wings a reminder of the fears that haunt us and the stories we tell to make sense of the shadows. Across the vast plains and towering mountains of Native American mythology, where the earth meets the sky and the winds carry the whispers of the sacred, there gallops a creature of immense power, the thunder horse. This mythical steed, born from the fury of storms and the brilliance of lightning, is no ordinary animal. It is a force of nature, a being whose hooves strike the earth with the force of thunder and whose breath ignites the skies with crackling energy. The thunder horse is more than a creature. It is a messenger of the gods, a symbol of the raw, untamed power that shapes the world. In many tribal stories, the thunder horse is revered as a bridge between the mortal realm and the divine. Its arrival is often heralded by the rumble of distant thunder and the flash of lightning streaking across the heavens. Some legends say the thunder horse carries the prayers of the people to the sky gods, its powerful form cutting through the storm clouds to deliver their words. Others describe it as a guardian of the natural world, its presence a reminder of the delicate balance between chaos and creation. When the thunder horse gallops, it is said that the earth trembles and the skies weep with rain, nourishing the land and renewing the cycle of life. The thunder horse's connection to storms and lightning gives it a dual nature, both destructive and life-giving. On one hand, its power can be fearsome, capable of leveling forests and reshaping the land. On the other, it brings the rain that sustains crops and fills rivers, ensuring the survival of the people. This duality is central to its symbolism, representing the cycles of destruction and renewal that are inherent in nature. The thunder horse teaches that even in the midst of chaos, there is the potential for growth and transformation, a lesson that resonates deeply in Native American cosmology. One particularly vivid tale from Lakota tradition tells of a great drought that plagued the land, leaving the people desperate for rain. A young warrior, guided by a vision, ventured into the storm-tossed mountains to seek the thunder horse. After days of hardship, he encountered the majestic Steed, its coat shimmering with the energy of 1,000 lightning bolts. The warrior pleaded for its aid, and the thunder horse, moved by his courage, galloped across the plains, its hooves summoning a mighty storm. The rains came and the land was saved, a testament to the thunder horse's role as a bringer of renewal and a protector of the people. Beyond its role in tribal stories, the thunder horse also serves as a powerful symbol of strength and resilience. Its image is often invoked in rituals and ceremonies, representing the unyielding spirit needed to face life's challenges. For many, the thunder horse is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there is strength to be found, and that the forces of nature, though fearsome, are ultimately a source of life and hope. As we leave the stormy skies where the thunder horse roams, our journey through Native American mythology takes us to the tranquil waters of another legend, the water horse. This enigmatic creature, often associated with lakes and rivers, carries with it a mystery as deep as the waters it inhabits, but that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the thunder horse linger in your mind, its powerful form a reminder of the awe-inspiring forces that shape our world and the enduring lessons they hold for those who listen to their whispers. In the shimmering depths of pristine lakes and the gentle currents of winding rivers, there dwells a guardian as ancient as the waters themselves, the water horse. This benevolent spirit, revered in Native American folklore, is no mere myth. It is a living embodiment of the life-giving power of water. With a form that glides effortlessly through its aquatic domain, the water horse is a symbol of serenity, protection, and the sacred bond between humanity and the natural world. Its presence is a reminder that water is not just a resource but a source of life, a force that nurtures and sustains all living things. The water horse's role as a protector of water sources is central to many tribal stories. It is said to reside in the deepest parts of lakes and rivers, its graceful form blending seamlessly with the currents. Unlike the fearsome Kelpie of Scottish lore, the water horse is a gentle being, its presence a sign of balance and abundance. In times of drought, tribes would offer prayers and rituals to honor the water horse, seeking its blessing to restore the flow of rivers and the fullness of lakes. Its connection to fertility and growth is profound, as the health of the land and its people depends on the purity and abundance of water. In tribal art, the water horse is often depicted with flowing lines and soft curves, its form reflecting the fluidity of the waters it inhabits. These depictions are more than just artistic expressions. They are acts of reverence honoring the spirit that ensures the survival of the community. The water horse's image is frequently carved into totems, painted on ceremonial objects, and woven into intricate patterns, serving as a constant reminder of the harmony between humans and nature. Its representation in art underscores the belief that water is not merely a physical necessity but a spiritual force, a source of renewal and connection to the divine. One particularly beautiful tale tells of a young woman who, while gathering water from a sacred lake, encountered the water horse. The creature emerged from the depths, its coat shimmering like the surface of the water under the moonlight. It spoke to her in a voice as soothing as the ripples on the lake, sharing wisdom about the interconnectedness of all life. From that day forward, the woman became a guardian of the lake, ensuring its waters remained pure and its spirit honored. Stories like this highlight the water horse's role as a teacher and guide, imparting lessons about respect, stewardship, and the delicate balance of the natural world. The water horse's serene presence is not just a source of inspiration, it is a call to action. In a world where water is increasingly threatened by pollution and overuse, the stories of this gentle spirit remind us of the importance of protecting our most vital resource. The water horse's legacy is a testament to the wisdom of ancient cultures who understood that harmony with nature is not just a choice but a necessity for survival. As we leave the tranquil waters where the water horse dwells, our journey now takes us to the vibrant and diverse landscapes of African mythology. Here, horses are not just creatures of myth, they are symbols of power, freedom, and the enduring spirit of the people. From the savannas to the mountains, these horses carry stories of courage, transformation, and the unbreakable bond between humans and the land. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the water horse linger, its gentle form a reminder of the life-sustaining power of water and the timeless wisdom of those who honor its sacred presence. In the shimmering waters of African mythology, where rivers wind through dense jungles and the air hums with the whispers of spirits, there exists a figure of immense power and mystique, Mami Wata. This revered water spirit, often depicted as a mermaid or a beautiful woman with flowing hair, is not alone in her dominion. By her side are horses of unparalleled majesty, their forms radiant with an otherworldly glow. These horses, far more than mere companions, are symbols of wealth, power, and a profound spiritual connection. Their presence in African folklore is a testament to the deep reverence for both the natural world and the divine forces that shape it. Mami Wata's horses are often described as creatures of extraordinary beauty, their coats gleaming like polished gold or silver under the sun. Their eyes burn with an intensity that seems to pierce the veil between the mortal and the spiritual realms, and their movements are as fluid as the waters they emerge from. In many traditions, these horses are seen as extensions of Mami Wata herself, embodying her dual nature, both nurturing and fearsome, a giver of blessings and a wielder of power. To encounter one of these horses is to stand in the presence of the divine, a moment where the boundaries between the earthly and the supernatural blur. The role of Mami Wata's horses extends beyond their physical beauty. In African art, they are frequently depicted alongside the water spirit, their forms carved into intricate sculptures or painted onto vibrant canvases. These representations are not just artistic expressions, they are acts of devotion, honoring the horses as symbols of prosperity and spiritual favor. In many cultures, owning an image of Mami Wata's horses is believed to bring good fortune, their presence a reminder of the blessings that flow from the spirit world. The horse's connection to wealth is particularly significant as they are often associated with abundance, both material and spiritual. Their depiction in art serves as a visual prayer, a plea for prosperity and protection. Rituals and ceremonies dedicated to Mami Wata often feature her horses prominently. In some traditions, dancers adorned with horse masks and flowing garments perform in honor of the water spirit, their movements mimicking the grace and power of her steeds. These performances are more than just cultural expressions. They are acts of communion, a way to connect with the divine and invoke the blessings of Mami Wata and her horses. The horses' presence in these rituals underscores their role as intermediaries between the human and the spiritual worlds, their power channeled to bring about healing, prosperity, and protection. But Mami Wata's horses are not just symbols of wealth and power. They are also reminders of the delicate balance between humanity and the natural world. Their connection to water, a source of life and a force of immense power, reflects the dual nature of existence, both nurturing and destructive. In honoring these horses, African traditions teach us to respect the forces that sustain us, to live in harmony with the world around us, and to seek the blessings of the spirits with humility and gratitude. As we move from the shimmering waters of Mami Wata's realm, our journey takes us to the stormy skies of another African legend, the lightning horse. This powerful being, born from the fury of thunderstorms and the brilliance of lightning, carries with it a legacy of raw energy and divine power. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of Mami Wata's horses linger. Their radiant forms a reminder of the wealth, power, and spiritual connection that flow from the heart of African mythology. In the heart of African mythology, where the skies crackle with energy and the earth trembles under the weight of storms, there rides a creature of pure elemental force, the lightning horse. This mythical steed, born from the fury of thunderstorms and the brilliance of lightning, is no ordinary animal. Its coat shimmers with the electric glow of a storm-tossed sky, and its hooves strike the ground with a force that echoes the thunder's roar. The lightning horse is more than a creature. It is a herald of the gods, a messenger whose arrival signals both awe and terror. To witness this being is to stand in the presence of raw, untamed power, a force that shapes the world through its very presence. The lightning horse's role as a divine messenger is central to its identity. In many African traditions, it is said to carry the will of the storm gods, its gallop across the heavens heralding the arrival of rain, wind, and lightning. When the skies darken and the air grows heavy with the promise of a storm, it is the lightning horse that rides ahead, its form cutting through the clouds like a living bolt of energy. This connection to storms gives the horse a dual nature, both life-giving and destructive. On one hand, its arrival brings the rains that nourish the land, filling rivers and sustaining crops. On the other, its power can unleash devastation, leveling forests and reshaping the earth with its fury. This duality reflects the inherent unpredictability of nature itself, a reminder that power, though awe-inspiring, must be respected and revered. One particularly vivid tale tells of a village plagued by drought, its people desperate for rain. A young hunter, guided by a vision, ventured into the storm-tossed mountains to seek the lightning horse. After days of hardship, he encountered the majestic steed, its coat shimmering with the energy of 1,000 lightning bolts. The hunter pleaded for its aid, and the lightning horse, moved by his courage, galloped across the plains, its hooves summoning a mighty storm. The rains came and the land was saved, a testament to the lightning horse's role as a bringer of renewal and a protector of the people. Yet, the tale also carries a warning. Those who disrespect the forces of nature risk invoking the horse's wrath, a lesson that underscores the delicate balance between humanity and the divine. Symbolically, the lightning horse embodies the raw energy of creation and destruction, its form a living reminder of the power that shapes the world. Its connection to storms and lightning gives it a fearsome reputation, but it is also revered as a source of strength and transformation. In African art, the lightning horse is often depicted with bold, dynamic lines, its form radiating energy and movement. These depictions serve as a visual prayer, a plea for the blessings of rain and protection from the storm's fury. The horse's image is frequently invoked in rituals and ceremonies, its power channeled to bring about healing, prosperity, and balance. As we step away from the stormy skies where the lightning horse roams, our journey now takes us to the serene and mystical landscapes of Japanese mythology. Here, horses are not just creatures of myth, they are sacred beings, deeply intertwined with the spiritual and natural worlds. From the mountains to the seas, these horses carry stories of guidance, protection, and the enduring bond between humans and the divine. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the lightning horse linger, its electric form a reminder of the awe-inspiring forces that shape our world and the timeless wisdom of those who honor its power. In the serene landscapes of Japanese mythology, where cherry blossoms bloom and rice fields stretch endlessly under the sun, there strides a creature of profound significance, the eightfold horse, or Yatsugashira Uma. This mythical steed is no ordinary animal. It is a living emblem of abundance, prosperity, and the harmonious balance between humanity and nature. With a form that radiates tranquility and grace, the eightfold horse is said to bring good fortune wherever it treads, its presence a blessing to the land and its people. Its name, rooted in the number 8, a symbol of infinity and completeness in Japanese culture, speaks to its role as a harbinger of endless blessings and harmonious cycles. The eightfold horse's connection to agriculture is central to its legend. In a culture where rice farming forms the backbone of life, this mythical horse is revered as a protector of the harvest. Folklore tells of villages that would perform rituals in honor of the eightfold horse, offering prayers and gifts to ensure bountiful crops and fertile soil. Its image, often depicted in vibrant colors and intricate details, adorns shrines and fields, serving as a visual reminder of the sacred bond between the people and the earth. The horse's serene presence is believed to ward off misfortune and attract prosperity, its eightfold nature reflecting the cycles of planting, growth, and harvest that sustain life. In Japanese art, the eightfold horse is portrayed with a grace that mirrors its mythical significance. Its coat gleams like polished gold, and its mane flows like the gentle streams that nourish the rice paddies. The horse's eyes, often depicted with a calm and knowing gaze, seem to hold the wisdom of generations, a testament to its role as a guardian of tradition and a symbol of hope. These artistic representations are more than mere decorations. They are acts of devotion, honoring the horse as a bridge between the earthly and the divine. Through these depictions, the eightfold horse becomes a timeless reminder of the values that underpin Japanese culture: respect for nature, gratitude for abundance, and the pursuit of harmony. Yet, the eightfold horse's symbolism extends beyond agriculture. It is also a metaphor for the interconnectedness of all things, its eightfold form representing the infinite web of relationships that sustain life. From the cycles of the seasons to the bonds between communities, the horse embodies the idea that prosperity is not just an individual pursuit but a collective endeavor. Its presence in folklore and art underscores the belief that true abundance comes from living in harmony with the world around us, a lesson that resonates deeply in a culture rooted in reverence for nature and tradition. As we leave the tranquil fields where the eightfold horse roams, our journey through Japanese mythology takes us to the realm of guardianship and protection, where another legendary creature awaits, the Koma Inu. These stone lion dogs, often seen flanking the entrances of shrines, are not just symbols of strength but also protectors of sacred spaces. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of the eightfold horse linger, its serene form a reminder of the prosperity and harmony that flow from the heart of Japanese lore. Standing sentinel at the entrances of shrines and temples across Japan, the Koma Inu commands attention with its striking presence. This mythical creature, often described as a lion-dog hybrid, is a masterful blend of power and grace with subtle equine traits that hint at its deeper symbolism. Its muscular body, reminiscent of a lion, exudes strength, while its flowing mane and elongated limbs carry an elegance that evokes the spirit of a horse. The Koma Inu's piercing eyes seem to hold an ancient wisdom, as if it can see beyond the mortal realm into the sacred spaces it protects. These guardians are not mere decorations. They are spiritual sentinels embodying the balance between ferocity and serenity, duty and divinity. The role of the Koma Inu is deeply rooted in Japanese tradition. Positioned in pairs at the gates of shrines, one with its mouth open and the other closed, they symbolize the beginning and end of all things, a concept known as A'an in Japanese culture. The open-mouthed Koma Inu represents the sound A, the first letter of the Sanskrit alphabet, signifying creation and the birth of energy. Its closed-mouthed counterpart embodies Un, the last letter, symbolizing completion and the return to stillness. Together, they form a protective barrier, warding off evil spirits and ensuring the sanctity of the spaces they guard. Their horse-like features, often seen in the curvature of their bodies and the flow of their manes, add an element of fluidity and motion, suggesting a connection to the natural world and its cycles. In Japanese temples, the Koma Inu is more than just a symbol. It is a living part of the spiritual landscape. Carved from stone or cast in bronze, these figures are meticulously crafted to convey both their protective power and their connection to the divine. Their equine traits are not accidental. They reflect the horse's revered status in Japanese mythology as a messenger of the gods and a symbol of vitality. The Koma Inu's presence at temple entrances serves as a reminder of the sacred duty to protect and preserve, not just physically but spiritually. They stand as a testament to the belief that strength and vigilance are essential in maintaining harmony between the earthly and the divine. The Koma Inu's symbolism extends beyond its role as a guardian. It is also a representation of duality, strength and gentleness, movement and stillness, the seen and the unseen. This duality is echoed in its form, where the lion's ferocity is tempered by the horse's grace. In Japanese folklore, the Koma Inu is often invoked in rituals and ceremonies, its image serving as a talisman against misfortune and a beacon of spiritual protection. Its enduring presence in temples and shrines underscores its importance as a cultural icon, a bridge between the past and the present, and a reminder of the timeless values of vigilance and devotion. Leaving the sacred spaces guarded by the Koma Inu, our journey now takes us to the ancient lands of Mesopotamia, where myths of magical horses intertwine with the stories of gods and heroes. Here, in the cradle of civilization, horses were not just animals, they were divine beings, carrying with them the weight of cosmic forces and the echoes of a world long past. But that's a story for the next chapter of our exploration. For now, let the image of the Koma Inu linger in your mind, its majestic form a reminder of the strength and grace that define the guardians of the sacred and the enduring power of myth to shape our understanding of the world. In the shadowy depths of Mesopotamian mythology, where the line between life and death blurs, there gallop the horses of Nergal, steeds unlike any other. These are no ordinary creatures, they are messengers of the underworld, bound to the fearsome god Nergal, ruler of the dead and harbinger of destruction. With coats as dark as the abyss and eyes that burn like embers, these horses carry the weight of the afterlife on their powerful shoulders. They are not just symbols of death, they are harbingers of transformation, embodying the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth that lies at the heart of Mesopotamian belief. Nergal's horses are often depicted as fierce and otherworldly, their forms carved into ancient reliefs and etched onto clay tablets. In these depictions, they are shown pulling Nergal's chariot as he journeys between the realms of the living and the dead. Their hooves strike the ground with a thunderous echo, a sound said to herald the arrival of fate itself. These horses are not merely servants, they are extensions of Nurgle's will, their presence a reminder of the inevitability of death and the power of the divine to shape the mortal world. In Mesopotamian art, their images are often surrounded by flames or swirling clouds, symbolizing their connection to the chaotic forces of the underworld and the transformative power of destruction. The role of Nurgle's horses goes beyond their physical form. They are symbols of the natural order, their journeys mirroring the cycles of the seasons and the rhythms of life. Just as the earth must die in winter to be reborn in spring, so too do these horses carry souls from the world of the living to the realm of the dead, ensuring the continuation of the cosmic cycle. Their eerie presence in myth serves as a reminder that death is not an end but a transition, a necessary step in the eternal dance of existence. This duality between destruction and renewal makes Nurgle's horses some of the most complex and compelling figures in Mesopotamian lore. One particularly striking tale tells of Nurgle's descent into the underworld, where his horses carried him through the gates of the dead to confront the goddess Ereshkigal. Their journey was fraught with danger as the underworld was a place of chaos and decay. Yet the horses moved with unwavering determination, their strength and speed ensuring Nurgle's safe passage. This story highlights their role as more than just steeds. They are guides, protectors, and symbols of the divine power that governs the cycle of life and death. As we leave the haunting realm of Nurgle and his underworld steeds, our journey through Mesopotamian mythology takes us to a brighter, more radiant figure, the sun god Shamash. Here, in the blazing light of the heavens, we'll encounter horses of a different kind, their golden coats gleaming with the brilliance of the sun itself. These horses, tasked with pulling Shamash's chariot across the sky each day, are symbols of light, justice, and the eternal rhythm of the cosmos, but that's a story for another moment. For now, let the image of Nurgle's horses linger in your mind. Their dark forms a reminder of the mysteries of the underworld and the eternal cycle that binds all life together. In the blazing skies of ancient Mesopotamia, where the sun reigns supreme and the horizon stretches endlessly, there gallop the horses of Shamash, radiant steeds tasked with a divine mission. These are no ordinary horses. Their coats shimmer with the brilliance of molten gold, and their manes flow like rivers of light, casting an otherworldly glow as they pull the sun god's chariot across the heavens. Shamash, the Mesopotamian god of justice and truth, entrusts these celestial creatures with the monumental task of bringing light to the world each day. Their hooves strike the celestial path with precision, their journey a testament to the unyielding power of the sun and the order it brings to the cosmos. The horses of Shamash are more than just symbols of light. They are embodiments of divine authority and balance. In Mesopotamian mythology, Shamash is revered not only as the bringer of daylight, but also as a judge who oversees the moral order of humanity. His horses, with their radiant energy and unwavering strength, reflect this dual role. As they gallop across the sky, they illuminate not just the physical world, but also the path of righteousness, their light piercing through shadows of deceit and injustice. Their celestial journey is a daily reminder of the importance of truth and fairness, values that were deeply ingrained in Mesopotamian culture. Vivid imagery often accompanies descriptions of these horses in ancient texts. They are depicted with coats that gleam like the sun at its zenith, their eyes burning with the intensity of 1,000 flames. Their hooves, said to strike sparks that ignite the dawn, leave trails of golden fire in their wake. These details paint a picture of creatures that are not merely divine but awe-inspiring, their presence a reminder of the sun's life-giving power and the responsibility that comes with wielding such immense energy. To witness their passage across the sky was to glimpse the divine itself, a moment where the boundaries between the mortal and the celestial blurred. But the horses of Shamash are not just symbols of awe-inspiring power, they are also deeply connected to the natural world. Their daily journey mirrors the cycles of day and night, growth and rest, life and renewal. In Mesopotamian art, they are often shown alongside symbols of fertility and abundance, their light nurturing the crops and sustaining the people. This connection to agriculture underscores their role as protectors of life, their presence a blessing to the land and its inhabitants. The horses of Shamash remind us that light is not just a physical phenomenon but a force that sustains and uplifts both literally and metaphorically. As we leave the radiant skies of Mesopotamia, our journey takes us across the ocean to the vibrant and mystical world of Aztec mythology. Here, horses are not just creatures of myth, they are sacred beings deeply intertwined with the spiritual and natural worlds. From the mountains to the seas, these horses carry stories of guidance, protection, and the enduring bond between humans and the divine. But that's a tale for another moment. For now, let the image of Shamash's horses linger in your mind. Their golden forms a reminder of the light that guides us and the truth that shapes our world. In the heart of ancient Mesoamerica, where the sun blazed over towering pyramids and the air hummed with the rhythms of sacred drums, horses carried a significance unlike any other. Though horses did not exist in the Americas until the arrival of Europeans, the Aztecs wove them into their mythology through encounters with Spanish conquistadors, reimagining these powerful animals as divine beings. To the Aztec people, horses became symbols of cosmic power, their strength and grace embodying the forces that shaped the universe. These mythic steeds were not mere animals, they were extensions of the gods themselves, their hooves striking the earth like thunder, their presence a bridge between the mortal and the divine. The Aztecs believed that the universe was a delicate balance of opposing forces, a cycle of creation and destruction governed by the gods. Horses, with their untamed energy and majestic presence, were seen as living representations of this cosmic order. In rituals, they were revered as sacred beings, their power harnessed to honor the gods and maintain the balance of the world. Priests and warriors alike saw them as conduits of divine energy, their movements echoing the rhythms of the heavens. When the Aztecs first encountered Spanish horses, they were struck by their otherworldly appearance, likening them to creatures from the realm of the gods. This awe transformed into reverence, and horses became central to Aztec cosmology, their imagery woven into the fabric of myth and ritual. In Aztec art, horses are depicted with a striking blend of realism and mysticism. Their forms are often adorned with symbols of the sun, moon, and stars, their bodies radiating an aura of celestial power. In codices and murals, they are shown alongside deities like Huitzilopochtli, the god of war and the sun, and Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent who brought wisdom and light to humanity. These depictions are not just artistic expressions, they are visual prayers honoring the horses as messengers of the divine. Their presence in art serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, the belief that every creature, from the smallest insect to the mightiest horse, plays a role in the cosmic dance. The horses of the Aztec gods also symbolize the passage of time, a concept deeply rooted in Aztec spirituality. The Aztec calendar, a complex system of cycles and prophecies, reflects the belief that time is not linear but cyclical, a series of repeating patterns governed by the gods. Horses, with their rhythmic gallop and tireless endurance, embody this idea of perpetual motion, their movements mirroring the cycles of the sun, moon, and stars. In rituals, their presence was believed to align the mortal world with the celestial, ensuring that the cycles of time continued uninterrupted. This connection to time makes them not just symbols of power but also guardians of the cosmic order, their role as vital as the gods themselves. Yet, the horses of Aztec mythology are more than just symbols. They are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In the face of conquest and upheaval, the Aztecs adapted their beliefs, weaving new elements into their ancient traditions. The horses, once foreign and unfamiliar, became a part of their spiritual landscape, a reminder that even in times of change, the sacred endures. Their legacy lives on in the stories and art of the Aztec people, a testament to the enduring power of myth to transform and inspire. As we leave the vibrant world of Aztec mythology, our journey now takes us to a darker, more foreboding realm. The horses of the apocalypse, these legendary steeds born from the visions of prophets and the fears of humanity, carry with them a legacy of destruction and rebirth, their hooves pounding out the rhythm of the end of days. But that is a tale for the final chapter of our exploration. For now, let the image of the Aztec horses linger, their majestic forms a reminder of the cosmic forces that shape our world and the timeless stories that connect us to the divine. As we near the end of our journey through the legends of mythical horses, we arrive at a vision that has haunted the human imagination for centuries: the four horses of the apocalypse. These spectral steeds, emerging from the pages of the Book of Revelation, are more than just symbols. They are harbingers of destiny, each carrying a message of profound transformation and the inexorable march of time. In Christian eschatology, these horses are not mere creatures. They are the embodiment of divine judgment, their hooves pounding out the rhythm of the end of days. With their arrival, the world as we know it will be forever changed, their presence a stark reminder of the fragility of existence and the inevitability of cosmic cycles. The first of these horses, a steed of pure white, rides forth as the harbinger of conquest. Its rider, often depicted with a bow and crown, represents not just victory but the seductive allure of power. This horse is a paradox. Its gleaming coat radiates an almost divine purity, yet its mission is one of domination. It is a symbol of ambition and the human desire to control, a reminder that even the most noble intentions can lead to destruction when unchecked. The white horse's gallop is smooth and deliberate, its path marked by both triumph and turmoil, setting the stage for the chaos to come. Following close behind is the fiery red horse, its rider wielding a great sword. This steed is the embodiment of war, its coat the color of blood and flame. Its hooves strike the earth with a ferocity that shakes the very foundations of the world, its presence unleashing chaos and strife. The red horse is not just a symbol of conflict, it is a reflection of humanity's darkest impulses: the rage, greed, and division that drive us to destroy one another. Its rider's sword cuts through the fabric of society, leaving behind a trail of devastation that foreshadows the unraveling of the world. In its wake, the red horse leaves a legacy of broken alliances and shattered peace, a grim testament to the cost of unchecked aggression. Next comes the black horse, its rider holding a pair of scales. This steed is the herald of famine, its dark form a shadow cast over the land. The scales it carries are a symbol of scarcity, measuring out the dwindling resources of a world in decline. The black horse's hooves tread heavily, each step a reminder of the suffering that comes when the earth's bounty is exhausted. Its rider's voice echoes with the chilling words, "A measure of wheat for a day's wages," a stark warning of the hunger and desperation that follow in its path. The black horse is a grim reminder of the delicate balance that sustains life and the consequences of disrupting that balance. Finally, the pale horse emerges, its rider named Death, and Hades following close behind. This steed is the culmination of the apocalypse, its ghastly pallor a reflection of the end of all things. Its rider carries a scythe, a tool of harvest that now reaps the souls of the living. The pale horse is the ultimate symbol of mortality, its hooves echoing with the finality of the grave. Yet, even in its darkness, there is a strange beauty, a reminder that death is not just an end but a transition, a necessary part of the cycle of existence. The pale horse's arrival signals the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another, its presence a testament to the enduring power of renewal, even in the face of annihilation. The four horses of the apocalypse are more than just symbols of doom. They are a mirror held up to humanity, reflecting our deepest fears and highest aspirations. Their story is a reminder of the power of myth to illuminate the human condition, to challenge us to confront the consequences of our actions and the inevitability of change. As they gallop through the pages of Revelation, they leave behind a legacy that resonates across cultures and centuries, their hooves echoing in the collective consciousness of humanity. From the winged majesty of Pegasus to the apocalyptic riders of Revelation, the horses of myth have carried us through the realms of imagination and into the heart of the human experience. They are more than just creatures of legend. They are symbols of our hopes, our fears, and our eternal quest to understand the mysteries of existence. As we close this chapter, let us carry their stories with us, a reminder of the power of myth to inspire, to transform, and to connect us to the timeless rhythms of the universe. From the heavens to the underworld, across rivers and mountains, and through the annals of time, the 25 mythical horses we've explored are more than just creatures of legend. They are mirrors reflecting the hopes, fears, and dreams of humanity. Each of these extraordinary beings, from Pegasus soaring through Greek skies to the apocalyptic riders of Revelation, carries with it a unique tapestry of symbolism, power, and cultural significance. They embody the divine and the mortal, the chaotic and the serene, the destructive and the life-giving. These horses are not just stories, they are the threads that weave together the fabric of human imagination, connecting us to the ancient world and to each other. These mythical horses have shaped civilizations, inspired art, and fueled the fires of storytelling for millennia. They are symbols of freedom, strength, and transformation, their hooves leaving indelible marks on the landscapes of myth and reality alike. Whether it's Sleipnir galloping through the 9 worlds of Norse mythology, or the radiant horses of Shamash pulling the sun across Mesopotamian skies, each horse carries a legacy that transcends time and culture. They remind us that the boundaries between the earthly and the divine are not as fixed as they seem, and that the forces of nature and the mysteries of the cosmos are as much a part of us as we are of them. What makes these horses so enduring is their ability to evolve with us. From ancient carvings and epic poems to modern films and literature, they continue to captivate and inspire. They are not relics of the past but living symbols, adapting to the changing tides of human creativity and understanding. Whether as guardians, guides, or harbingers of change, these horses remain a testament to the power of myth to illuminate the human experience. They challenge us to dream, to explore, and to find meaning in the stories we tell. As we close this journey through the legends of mythical horses, I invite you to reflect on the stories that resonated with you the most. Was it the ethereal grace of Pegasus, the fierce loyalty of Raksh, or the haunting beauty of the water horse? Share your favorite in the comments below. I'd love to hear which of these legendary creatures captured your imagination. And if this exploration has sparked your curiosity, dive deeper into the rich tapestry of mythology. There are countless stories waiting to be discovered, each one a gateway to new worlds and timeless truths. To leave you with a final thought, consider these words by Joseph Campbell. Myth is the secret opening through which the inexhaustible energies of the cosmos pour into human cultural manifestation. The horses of myth are more than just tales, they are conduits of that cosmic energy, reminding us of our connection to something greater than ourselves. So, as you step away from this journey, carry their stories with you. Let them inspire you to see the world not just as it is, but as it could be, a place where the extraordinary is always just a gallop away.